Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. We just finished the ghost ship. We need to talk about some things. I need this. I need all of it. Okay, first thing we gotta talk about. Let's look at our monster list. The battle recorder. We still have not seen all of these enemies. I'm going to explain that, but I'm going to explain it after we do something here. What you want to do while you're here, as soon as you have access to this place, or at least this is what I'm going to do. I am actually... I need to arrange this stuff. Display equipment first. I don't really care particularly. Okay. So we're gonna bait all these with Edencia or Edencia. And this is why this room is so important for the game. We have to do some other stuff for Insector things, but right here, if you bait every trap with that, set them right here. Right by this chest with a sword in it. Doesn't really matter if they're one on top of another. Alright, and then we have to wait 5 minutes.
Here they come.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
Wait, what do we have here anyway?
Come on, try me.
There we go. Now we can just beat the crap out.
I knew we were gonna win.
Okay. Now, time in the menu does not count. So we can just stand over here and we can talk for 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes for the Insector tracks to register whether or not they've caught an Insector. We could run around and fight enemies and stuff, but again, I don't know how the battle pausing and things like that work.
How long we gotta stand around here?
So here's the way it works. You can catch Insectors anywhere. But special baits in certain places will catch you legendary Insectors. And the Insector you can catch here in the treasure room is called the Rock and Roller.
Wasting time.
And it's a beetle that pushes a diamond as a shield. And these things are tanks. They're so great. I want 2 of them for my Insector team. So we're gonna just hang out here. Now, let's talk about where all those other monsters are. If we exit the ghost ship, and we're going to, there's a guy at the gate now. And he actually will, he'll ask us 7 random questions. My walkthrough has a list of every question and every answer. And they're questions that you would know the answer to if you talk to, like, every NPC in the game. They're ridiculous questions. So, my plan for this video is to set my traps, check them, hopefully get a rock and roller to show you, because that would be awesome. And then we can go out and unlock the Ghost Ship Extreme. The Ghost Ship Extreme, the final dungeon of the game, is 100 levels. You cannot escape it. If you leave it, you have to start over. And at the end, you get various things that are kind of irreplaceable. When you beat it the first time, you get an outfit for Krystal and a sub-weapon for Krystal that is the best sub-weapon in the game for her. And when you beat it the second time, you get an outfit for Simon. So yeah. So where are we at? 5 minutes. It's gonna be at least another 2.5. We'll hear it beep. We will hear the thing start beeping when it has caught something. So, after unlocking the Ghost Ship Extreme, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grind, fill in the Revelation chart completely.
Hey, how long we gonna stand around here?
You're going to stand around here for another 1.5 minutes. Thank you very much, Zegram. I'm going to go fill in the Revelation chart completely. And that's it. Like, then we're going to stock up on items and probably attempt the Ghost Ship Extreme, which will also unlock, you get a rare bait for Insector traps to catch an Insector I desperately want 2 of for my Insector team. I have a bland Insector team, the same one I used in my practice file. Even with the ultimate Insectors that I'm going to catch, the final rank of the Insectron tournament is gonna be rough. It's so rough. It's like a coin flip whether or not you win. Even with like max stats for your Insectors, it's gonna be an entire video series by itself. I'm gonna have to make an Insector guide for this game. I'm gonna have to make a bestiary guide for this game. We're just gonna have to do that because that's what this game deserves. It deserves full, you know. Are we beeping? We're not beeping yet. It deserves kind of full usable information. So we will hear these start beeping. I hope. You can't stand right next to them, by the way. You can stand across this room from them, though. And if you open your menu, it will give you it'll give you a message. See, there we go. Now they're beeping.
Be careful. We could be dealing with more than just beasts here.
We could. Okay, managed to escape. Managed to escape. A rocket roller! Awesome! And we can put it in whatever rearing cage we want. His name is Dungson. We could change his name. So, let's check our rearing cage. We can look inside. And there he is! We can view his abilities. He starts with 90 knockback, 64 confusion, 87 explosion, 84 cut, 75 throw, 74 poison, strength of 66, defense of 38, and 500 hit points. Which, if you catch a regular Insector, you will understand how absolutely nuts those stats are. So we can feed him, and what you need to feed them are, when their larva is feeding them Sanchez fruit, will advance them out of larva quickly, but it will also increase their hit points, their strength, and their defense. So there we go. Oh, we could change the cage. That's so cute. So we got a rocket roller, and that's all I needed to show you because we're gonna catch another one. But that's fine. So, but I don't need to catch another one on camera now that you've seen that we can catch one here. So it's time to exit. And I have to pull up. I mean, and these questions are nuts. You'll see how nuts these are. So here's Minnock. I'm impressed with the way you tore through the ghost ship. I've been waiting for a lion-hearted bunch like yourselves. There's a world that only true heroes can reach. To get there, you have to answer each of my 7 questions. Are you ready? Then let's play a little game I call the 7th mystery. Travelers can only land on the ocean planet Alista for a limited period of time. Who's responsible for this rule? There are so many of these. Really? The Galaxy Corporation. What is the model number of Ragnar, the Mara Glendon multi-purpose android you met in the Silvazar Desert Labyrinth? This is insane, right? I mean, I can continue to look. I'm just looking for the number in the answers. R2947. Dorgan Go recognizes Jester as a pirate and gives him a coin. What's on it? It's crossed. It's a skull. But, I'm double checking. I don't want to get any wrong. There is a question about running, always running. What does Digo talk about while out running from place to place? Military drills, which is really funny to me because it's so annoying that he does that. Okay, still looking. Yeah, it's a skull. Miyoko and Chi are always wandering aimlessly. How many times did you come across them? Like, this is crazy, right? Like, who would have counted this? 4 times, apparently. Who was the galaxy's top shipwright, the man who built the Dorgan Arc along with Dorgan Goa? Krystal Arc. I know the name of it. I know this one. Your friends all have their own swimming styles. Jaster does the breaststroke. Digo does the doggy paddle and so on. But what about Simon? He does the flutter kick. When the name of the guy quizzing you on the 7th mystery, in other words, me, and it's Minnock. There we go. So perfect. You got them all right, and we obtained the key to the underworld. Alright. Now I shall lead you to a true world. Okay, so if we go in normally, it's the regular old ghost ship. But if we use the key to the underworld here, we enter the crazy 100 level ghost ship that nobody has any kind of time for. So let's teleport. Back to the control room. Alright, so I'm going to... Well, we're going to go back to Marglan for our grinding. The Marglan of the past. Because I can get 2 of the things I need there. So we can go to the end point of the Tiatha Forest. But yeah, it's crazy questions like Valcog's hair is, and like the answer is blonde. The crew of the Dorgan Arc always gives such good advice. Which one weighs the most? Like, these are the kind, that's the kind of nonsense that we're stuck with here. So I need some mermaid scales, and this is a decent place to get them. It's as good a place as any.
Gonna go easy?
Nope, I think you're gonna one-shot him. And she did. Oh, well, we got a lucky clover. I mean, it's good we need that. Oh, wait, we don't need that? Oh, okay. We'll find that.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
I'm not getting any of the things I want. Well, mellow banana. Oh, thank God. And I will also get the Dorgan Goa sword, the Dorgan Edge, up to the Dorgan Caliber at some point during this whole run around.
Here they come.
Waterworm and Aurora Slime. That's what I wanted.
Let's just leave it at that for now.
Yeah, but I didn't get what I wanted. At all. The 100 level ghost ship is going to be so rotten. The way it works is there are elevators down, but there are a bunch of fake elevators. There's tons of teleporters though, so like saving your game and restarting is not a problem, so we'll get through it.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
That's the end of that.
Come on, just give me a mermaid scale. I'm just killing time in the video. Like, not really. This is what I'm gonna do. I love that sword on Zegram's back, by the way.
I'll take you on.
Fine. He will. He'll take you on. Whoa, not shooting star! Ugh, such a garbagey skill. Yes, please. There we go.
Don't ever try to show off in front of me, you damn beast.
Well, I'm getting tons of lucky clovers. That's great. If only we could sell them for actual money.
Hope it all goes
But the
well.
shops in this game are so broken that you can't really sell anything for actual money. Not even really cool high-powered weapons. Well, we're not gonna get anywhere with this, I don't think. Give it 2 more battles.
Think I'm gonna go easy?
Wow, he just came out of nowhere. Look at him. It's a great shot. Look at that. Perfect. Get a really cool shot of the model for these guys.
Those guys were no challenge.
Oh, an absolute zero stone. How great.
Don't fall behind, okay?
Yeah, don't fall behind because we're running in circles. It's important what we're doing.
Come on, try me.
I'm gonna have to grind for Krystal Stabs too, and I'll show you where we do that. But all right, one more should do it. I should show you these areas I'm gonna grind in. Actually, now that I think about it. So for Krystal Stabs, what I'm gonna do is going to the Gulza Sanctuary, to the Plaza. And I'm gonna just run around in here.
Don't go running off just anywhere.
Here they come.
Now, those are not the enemies I'm looking for, I don't believe. But you will, grinding here, you will get Krystal Stabs.
This isn't half bad.
I'm sure it's Krystal Staves when you pluralize it, but, you know, why stand on formality? Stand on formality, that's not... Wait a minute, are these guys shield guys? No, that should do it. The magic priest might be what we want, but to tell you the honest truth, I can't remember. I can't remember what the enemy that drops these things is.
Let's put everything we've got into this.
But it is an enemy from this area. I mean, I do know that.
I'll take you on.
I mean, we'll see if we get one, we'll know.
popping up like crazy.
This route.
But this is the exact area of my practice file I ground for these things.
You think I'm gonna go easy?
I'll take you on.
And then in the early part for the rolling monsters, that's where we'll grind for
Oh, come on. How are we supposed to deal with this?
that's where we'll grind for the galactic compasses. Because that's where we got all the ones we got from random drops.
Here they come.
So it's one of these sets of monsters that drops it. I think it's probably the Magic Priest, though. That's my feeling. Nope, gotta discard them. Alright, so when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.